you guys, one thing about the router is you got to be really, really careful, because my cord got caught on me and I had to pull on it to get it loosened up a little bit, and I didn't pay attention to the other hand holding the router. And what you can do is you can actually slip and do something like that, right? And I can fix that. You know, you put a piece of wood, glue a piece of wood in there, clean it up really nice, same kind of wood, let it harden good, and then smooth it out. That's easy to fix. Just make more work for yourself, but it can be fixed. But that definitely was the bit, was the problem. That other bit did not seem to want to cut. This one's cutting really good. Problem is I'm not able to see it as well as I'd like with my contacts, so I'm going to go ahead and put on a secondary pair of glasses. Sorry guys, I just realized I'm dragging the camera around there, making a lot of racket with it. I've got to remember not to do that. I've been doing that a lot in my videos. I'm going to try to be more conscious of that. I'm going to sit you down here gently. Look for another pair of glasses. Probably getting noise from this too. Sorry about that. See if I can find some pair of glasses to accommodate me with. I'll put these on underneath of my protective wear. Now that makes things a little blurry unless I get up close, but now I can see my wood a whole lot better. I should be able to do a much better cut. Apologize again for the noise. Doing it once again. That's the problem when you're trying to work using a tripod and you don't have a cameraman, as you end up doing lots of stuff like that. This is going to get noisy again, guys. I'm going to fire this up. Start again here. Clean up some of the hairy stuff so I can see where I'm at. Okay guys, a few things I want to mention here. One thing is that it's always better to leave too much wood than it is to take too much wood off. Take too much wood off, you can sometimes fix it, and usually fix it, but it means more work for yourself. It's much better. No, I'm going to make. It's much better to. It's much better to leave extra wood. You can always sand that off for later on, or cut it off, or whatever you got to do to get rid of it. Then it's a lot better than having to glue a piece in and let it dry, and then try to reshape it, which can be done. But okay, so the router leaves a lot of that specific bit leaves a lot of stuff in the groove, and I'm going to make a second pass in that groove a little deeper. But before I do, I've got to get rid of that dust there. It just makes it a little easier to clean it up. So in order to clean it up, I'm fortunate, and then I've got shop air. So I'm going to turn my compressor on and build up some air, and then bring my air hose over here and blow this off. So it's going to get noisy again for a few minutes. The only reason I'm continuing to film with this noise and everything is because YouTube has changed their editor and for editing the video. So when you upload the video and you try to edit it and cut stuff out, it's harder to do. You can actually do it, but it's harder. I still haven't quite figured it out. And they won't let you splice videos together like they did before. So I could do this video in 3 or 4 sessions and then splice them all together, but now I can't do that apparently. I need to get myself an external program of some sort to do all the editing first, and once I have the finished product, then upload it to YouTube, which I'm going to have to do at some point, but for now I don't have that option, and I want to continue on with this stuff I'm doing and get at least a little bit of video on it. So as you can see, I have to turn the compressor on, and you have to load the noise until I get all the other stuff sorted out so it's done for the video. So I need that compressor on because I need some shop air. I've got this spool or wheel up here. Now I can go ahead and use this to blow the stuff out. Now I've already got that cut, approximately 1/4 inch deep, but 1/4 inch is not enough. I want to drop that bit some more and cut that down as much as I can so that when I go to the bandsaw I have minimal amount of wood. Once I have the minimal amount of wood, once I have the minimal amount of wood left on this piece to cut through the bandsaw, then I can actually cut it fairly quickly and easily. And then once that's done, I'll show you what I've got. But I'm going to make another pass with the router, which means I have to make an adjustment on the router, which means I also have to unplug it again for safety. I don't want that firing up when I've got my hands in there. Unplug it, put it back. Once again, bring the router over. It's unplugged. I'll double check by hitting the on-off switch. No action. Good. Alright, so we're back to, once again, back to, we loosened the clamp. Now we want that bit to protrude more. So we're going to go counterclockwise with it upside down. And as you can see, we've got quite a bit more bit now. So I'm going to make a pass like that and just follow the line that we have. It should be fairly easy to follow. I'll probably push more to the outside so I don't get too tight in there and lose too much wood. I don't want this to come up a lot smaller than an actual Strat. If it's a little off, it's okay, but we don't want it to be too far off. Okay, so the next thing is to plug that router back in. making sure that, once again, it's off, which I'm quite certain it is, but I did mess with the switch, so I'm going to grab a hold of it to be safe and make sure it's not going to get away. It's good, it's plugged in, it was off, that's what I wanted. Come back over here. Once again, this is now swung around. You don't start your router while it's in the wood. You pick it up off the wood. One item I forgot, guys, safety-wise, and that's that I should be wearing a respirator just to keep the dust out of my lungs, which I'm going to do. Apologies for leaving the camera on for all this stuff. I put this on first. Helps the filter a little better. Which means I have to take off all the gear, of course. Glasses, hat, everything. Well, actually, I could put that on over my hat, but I usually put my hat on over it. So what I'll do, first off, is put this mask on. Mostly I put this on because my respirator needs a good cleaning, and I usually don't remember that until I go to put it on, so it's a bit of a pain in the butt. Alright, this goes over the head, this goes over the mask. This actually forms a pretty good seal. Does a great job when you use the internal filter on top of the filter that we've got here. Just got to get it to sit right. Okay. Put the glasses back on. As far as that goes, I can stick the hat back on. And then I can put the safety glasses back on. Seems like an awful lot of stuff to wear, but it's also what makes it better, a little comfortable later on. You're not choking and gagging from the dust that you breathed in. So we'll put this bag on. Everything's getting tight now. Make sure that's out of the way. And again, put these back on. Alright, starting to fog up now. Okay. Now, it's going to get noisy again, guys. Turn your sound down. Pick it up.